Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a brief week and a half, 2 week hiatus, I am back. I had to move apartments. I ended up moving 100 feet, and it costed me close to $400 to do so. So, yeah, awesome. And I was on my day job Friday, and on my lunch break, I was messing around in my news feed, and this steaming turd from IO9 popped up by Mr. Charles Pulliam Moore. Iron Fist second season would do well to put Danny in the passenger seat. So basically, we want an Iron Fist show where Iron Fist isn't the main character. So basically what we're doing here is, according to media sources, we're back to that first season garbage where they didn't want Danny to be a white guy. I mean, it's basically, this is the evolution of that complaint, is that Danny should have been Asian. He should have been a stereotypical kung fu master, is what they wanted. They wanted a stereotype, but if you gave them that, they would have bitched about it too. Here we go. Each of the four pillars of Netflix's chunk of the Marvel Cinematic Universe plays a different role in telling the kinds of realistic street-level stories that Marvel movies and other TV shows tend to shy away from. But Iron Fist, there's a lot of room for improvement. I know there was a lot of flack on Iron Fist, and yeah, there was a couple of fight scenes that were kind of cringy, but for the most part, I didn't mind Iron Fist. Iron Fist was supposed to be, comic-wise, a 70s kung fu movie kind of throwback. Well, it's throwback now. Then it was, there was a lot of 70s kung fu movies going on at the time, and this was, Marvel's way of cashing in on that. Let's see. There are a number of reasons why the first season of Iron Fist was met with an almost universally negative response. The two most important being that it was both racially insensitive and narratively boring. Narratively boring bullshit. I mean, there was a lot of action and a lot of stuff going on. I was genuinely interested. I mean, I got with some of my guys and we talked about, things that could have been better, but, for the most part, it wasn't the worst thing we'd ever seen. Racially insensitive, I don't get. I don't get racially insensitive. I don't see where they're coming from with that. It seems like a garbage complaint to me. Basically just whining because they didn't get what they want as far as Iron Fist casting went. But, boo-hoo. It's fair to say that Iron Fist began as a show about a privileged white kung fu. Yeah, privileged. We got to throw that word in there. White. Make sure they say white. Kung fu master going on a lifeless hero's journey and beating up a bunch of nondescript people of color, conveniently typecast as ninjas and monks. He was in Asia, you idiot. He's beating on people of color. Whatever. Well, there's no undoing the past. Iron Fist has a real opportunity. The second season reintroduce everyone to Danny Rand post defenders and potentially put him in position to be the sort of character whose adventures you actually want to follow. And the key to making this happen is to take the show's focus away from Danny Rand. Don't make it about the guy that it's about. The show can't be about Iron Fist. It doesn't need to be about Iron Fist. I will just get to the cringiest part of this. It's basically what they're wanting. I'm not going to sit here and read the whole stupid thing here. But basically where they're going with this is it's right here. That's why the presence of Misty and Colleen is so important. Not so that they can literally sit Danny down and teach him how to not be that guy padding barefoot around Manhattan, but rather so that he has an opportunity to learn simply by getting out of their way and paying attention. So basically, he wants a Daughters of the Dragon show. It even says right here that we've all been jonesing. Who's been jonesing for this? Who? These are... Misty and Colleen are C-listers at best in comics. In the show... Misty was about the most unlikable person. And basically this is, like I said, this goes through, well, we just need more shows with people of color. We need more shows with people of color. That's fine. If Daughters of the Dragon get their own show, hey, I'm all for that. But don't be trying to take Danny's show and turn it into that.